41, Get Up DC. You probably encounter this three-arrow recycling symbol countless times in a day, but it turns out it doesn't always mean you should toss an item in the recycling bin.
Abby Larico joins us now with what the Verified team found out. Hey, Abby.
Hey ladies, good morning. Here's your vocabulary word for today, Mobius loop. That's another name for the symbol you see right here, also known as chasing arrows. It stands for reduce, reuse, and recycle. However, it doesn't always mean all three apply.
Let's verify. Does the chasing arrow symbol mean something is recyclable? Our sources are Sarah Dearman with the Recycling Partnership, the Montgomery County, Maryland Division of Solid Waste Services, the Federal Trade Commission, and the EPA. The FTC has guidelines on how to market recyclable materials, but it's on the manufacturer to follow them, and it doesn't regulate the use of the three-arrow symbol. In fact, some versions of the chasing arrow are only meant to show the item is made in part with recycled materials, not that it's still recyclable. Aluminum cans, glass bottles, clean unlaminated paper. The EPA says those are all typically a safe bet for the single-stream recycling bins you'll find around town. But plastic makes for a trickier toss. The arrow symbol surrounds a number called the resin identification number.
Well, that's actually just telling you what the material is. It's telling us what type of plastic it is, not necessarily that it's recyclable.
You may already know different areas and waste management systems are equipped to recycle different types of plastics, but that also means you'll find the symbol on materials that are not widely recyclable. For example, many foam containers are Type 6, which is typically not accepted at recycling facilities. Type 4 can be recyclable, but if it's used in a plastic bag, wrap, or bubble mailer, you'll probably have to find a special collection bin.
It can go be recycled, but if it goes into your curbside recycling cart, then it can actually mess up their equipment.
Items may also be made up of different types of plastics, some recyclable, some not.
This package, you actually need to take this pump off before you put it in the recycling bin.
So we can verify no, the chasing arrow symbol does not mean an item is recyclable. You might have to think before you toss, but when you do, you're minding the planet.
People want to recycle, but we do have to make this information more easily available and make sure that it's not too confusing.
And we will help you out with information on what's recyclable in the DMV in a story on WUSA9.com. And you guys, it's also important to remember that even if something is not actually recyclable, reducing and reusing are equally important for the environment's sake.
Abby, thank you so much. I do worry about the environment. Like we're throwing so much stuff just away into these landfills. So Abby, thank you for the clarification.